Hello everybody, Hobbyist here. It's December 24th. That means tomorrow is Christmas! Yay! And today, and yesterday, we got this card out of our box, out of 25. And now that's a $100 to $200 card, so that's pretty sweet. I think it's pretty awesome. So it took over the lead from the Ichiro, which was like 40 bucks, and the Kurtz, which was like 10 bucks. So yeah. For a movie shout out, we're going to open up 2 updates and this pack of 93 Series 1, trying to get the Jeter or the Jeter Gold. That'd be great, awesome. And then for the shout out for today, we're going to open up this. This is my last pack of 2019 update, looking for the Vladdy, and we're going to open up a couple of these. But as always, we're going to start with the holiday, and if you can't guess what the movie is, or if you listen to the background, you might be able to guess what the movie is tonight. Alright, here we go. Open it up. Here we go. Oh, we got a backward cards, which means we've got a Mookie Betts with the lights on his head. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, here we go. We got Yu Darvish on the Padres, Austin Riley on the Braves, Austin Wales on the Yankees, Mike Trout on the Angels. We're still looking for the Kurtz. We haven't got it yet. South Frelick, Kobe Mayo, Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Reynolds, Gunnar Henderson, and Andrew Clutch McCutcheons. Woohoo! Woohoo! Pack number 2. Pack number 2. Oh, it's got one on 2. It's Elf Hat of Jacob Wilson. Woohoo! Got a lot of SPs. Don't really seem like they're SPs this year. We still need the Kurtz though. Blake Snell, this pack is not going to have it, I don't think, because we've already seen this one. Screwball for the Tigers, Jimenez for the Blue Jays, Tovar for the Rockies, Harris for the Rangers, DeZenzo with the Z for the Astros, Perdomo on the Diamondbacks, Salvador Perez on the Royals, and Yusei Kikuchi on the Angels. None of these are the gingerbread backs. I didn't see any of the candy cane backs. That's really odd. Oops. It must be super short prints. I didn't see a one in all these 30 packs here, or the orbs. But we didn't get a Kurtz either, so he must be an SP as well. So Shane, not Justin Bieber on the Guardians. Yandy Diaz on the Rays. Yoshibu Yamamoto on the Dodgers. Hernandez on the Dodgers. Veen on the Rockies. Marcel Meyer. We do have a silver. Christian Campbell. Yep, this is a duplicate pack too. Ramirez. And there's Cal Raleigh. And a silver of Jazz Chisholm Jr. I think we had that one already. Alright. Here and here. Alright, well, let's head on over to Andy's Advent Calendar and see what we get over there out of her mini brands. And we will be right back with our movie of the day, which you probably might be able to figure out. Alright!
It's Christmas Eve!
It's Christmas Eve! Ah! Oh, Andy's Mini Brands Advent Calendar.
Oh. Let's see the last.
The very last one. Let's see what we got.
I want you to see it. I want to see it first. I want to see it.
Crutch. There it went.
It's okay.
The lamest one for the last.
Raisins.
Oh,
This is the coolest one.
Sun-made raisins. All right.
These are the coolest ones.
Andy, pull the Mini Brands thing back up so we can send it back. No, over there. So we can send it back over to the service desk.
Here, hold up.
Both sides have the same thing on.
All of them fell out, which is
Great.
No, not all.
They're great.
4 stayed in there, or 5. 4 or 5.
all right. Just hold it up until
You need
Daddy
6 or 7?
get everything set up.
All right. Thank you very much, Andy. We're going to send it on over to the service desk. And we won't be seeing you tomorrow on here, but
We'll put them all back. Right?
but we will be having Christmas tomorrow, so that's good.
Christmas Eve.
All right, we are back from Andy's Advent Calendar. And before we get too further into it, we're going to go through all the SPs we got out of Holiday this year. This is every one of them. We've got, of course, the Aaron Judge. And then we've got this Kurtz. This Kurtz off the A's. The Kurtz. Jacob Wilson and like Elfat. I think we got that one twice. Mookie Betts in the lights. Schwellenbach with a Santa hat. Brooks Lee with a Santa hat. Trey Turner with a Santa hat. A Mike Trout wood bat. Scoble, Acuna, and Butler. We have all those, but those are all doubles. Shohei Ohtani, Cam Smith in an elf hat. Pete Crow Armstrong in the Cubbies. Lawrence Butler, the back, the cookie back. Calvin Alcantara, probably cookie back. Another Luis Acuna. And there's a with the Wilson is a double too. Corbin Carroll, Paul Skeens, and Rafael Devers. All those this year. That is great. The movie for tonight, if you have not guessed already, is Christmas Vacation. That is one of our favorites here. We always save it for last. If you haven't seen it, it's a pretty funny movie. Right, here we go. Let's put this back. It's a great funny movie. I really like it. All right, let's see this is for the shout out. This is for the movie. So it's about Chevy Chase, his family trying to have a nice Christmas, kind of like the other vacation movie, except this was at home for Christmas. It's really funny. My favorite part is the cat. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. That's my favorite part of the movie. Chandler Simpson, Adele Amardo, Rowdy Tellez, Cal Hart. Got to see this pack before. I think Elvis Alvaro, Kate Horton, Logan Davison, Hunter Biggie, Johan Makata, and Marcel Mayer on the stars of the MLB. MR Ducks. Next is another pack of update. Let's see what we get out of there. Still no Kurtz. And Zach Veen on the back. And a regular holiday of Edward Guerrero on the front. We got some backwards cards here this time. Hey, one of them's a Vladdy. That's great. It looks like a rainbow foil. Zach Veen, Austin Williams, Shane Smith, not Zane Smith, Augusto Ramirez, Luis Reyes, Lewis May, Romy Gonzalez, Jeffrey Springs, James Meeker, Freddie Freeman, National League 2020 Most Valuable Player, and the Vladdy Guerrero All-Star Game Rainbow Foley Foley.
Are you the one who was working on that non-nutritive cereal, Barney? Yes, sir.
Alright. Now it's time for the big stuff. Trying to get that Derek Jeter rookie card or the Derek Jeter gold rookie card. That would be even better. Let's see if we can get that. This pack of 1993. 93 tops. Well, trying to open it back, and I can't open it back. So let's try to get the scissors out and get it open. There we go. We got Gary Gaetti on back. I don't think that's the gold. We got Dan Pasqua, Mike Schuler, Tim Fornigo, Greg Hibbard, Buddy Groom on the Tigers, Luis Soho on the Angels, Steve Sachs on the White Sox. I don't recognize him. He's been on the White Sox for about 4 years now. Oh no, 1 year. He was on the Yankees for a while. Kevin Wicklander. Hey, there's a Greg Maddox. That's awesome. Put that over there. Tim Salmon. He was a big rookie back then. Hey, a Kirby Puckett. That's sweet too. I actually got that gold. This is the giant. This is the giant baseball bat one. There's a dust on this Roberto Kelly somehow. That's odd. Ben McDonald on the Orioles. Bert Bylevin on the Angels. That's another Hall of Famer. Mike Gallegos. John Dobson. Roberto Hernandez. We're probably getting into the gold. Nope, not yet. Jim Ozarek. Kevin Rofalski. Norm Charlton. Chris Sabo on the Reds. Checklist. We got that one. Alright, here's our first gold. It's not a rookie. It is Jeff Parrott. Our second one is not a rookie, it doesn't look like. Nope. It is Will Cordero. Our second tops gold. So no Jeter there. Let's see if we can get a Jeter at the end of this pack. Alazuna. Edgar Martinez, another Hall of Famer. Kevin Mitchell. Dave Winfield, another Hall of Famer. Kevin Seitzer. Eric Hansen. Kevin Campbell. Eric Anthony. Reggie Sanders. And Gary Gaetti. I thought it was going to be Gary Carter for a second. But it's Gary Gaetti. So we did quite well. We got several Hall of Famers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Hall of Famers out of this pack. That is super awesome. Super awesome. That's great. Alright, so let's head on down to Koshka's advent calendar and see what she gets in her dinosaur and has-been hotel calendar. We'll be right back.
Alright, it's Christmas Eve!
Just a minute. Oh, Koshka's National Geographic advent calendar. Let's see what she gets out here on the last day.
And then she's
gonna finish off her hotel has-been hotel calendar. Whatever. And we get another dinosaur here with that. It's just a plain old dinosaur. It's like a T-Rex with a long neck.
Valentino. Here's Valentino. The moth.
It's like a T-Rex with a long neck. Maybe the Plateosaurus. Maybe. Platosaurus. All right. Let's see your.
Hold on, I gotta be gentle with this.
I guess she's taking it out. Hold on.
gonna try to take them all out.
So you can see everyone.
Oh, you want to see the Valentino one real quick?
Yeah, we've been waiting for the last one.
Worst character.
Okay, he's the worst character.
Who is?
Valentino.
Oh.
Well,
I need to get a knife.
that should have been being funny.
Gosh, or something.
It's put together really good, better than that one over there.
Wow. Oh, see, it's 6-7.
6-7.
6-7.
6-7.
Oh, this is glued, baby.
Alright.
Storm's coming, I can see clouds. No rain's
You
gonna
guys
save
got it
you
open so you
now.
can pull the whole
And
tray
all
out.
the rain is gonna fall down
So
like
now everybody can
gravity.
see it all in the glory.
Maybe.
There you go.
All right, there you go. Last day. Don't further out. Can't see them all. There you go.
Storm's
All right,
coming.
thanks everybody.
Oh, this actually might have been velvet then.
All right, thanks Koshka.
Yeah.
We won't be seeing you tomorrow, except for
No.
Christmas.
Now you get to put your charm bracelet together or your charm necklace together.
There you go.
All right, thanks everybody, and we'll head back over to the service desk for our very last opening over there. And Merry Christmas. And we are back. It's time for the shout out of today. This shout out is twofold, actually. This shout out goes to God is great, which he is, but Titus is also great too. He's a great member of the community. He supports each and everybody. He has comments all over the place. You go check him out. He does his little short videos mostly, but he has some not. His favorite player is, as you can get. Oh wait, I didn't tell you. He's from Japan. He's from Japan, so he lives in Japan. So his favorite player right now is Shohei Ohtani, Zach Wheeler, Mike Scherzer, Robbie Ray, Ralph Kaner, Lucius Fox, Tyler Gilbert's No, Larry Doby needs socks, and Thurman Munson on the 86. He is a Shohei Ohtani fan, and he supports everybody. I guarantee you, if you look down in the comments, you'll see him down there today saying hi. And not because it's just because it's his day either. If you go back every day of this Advent calendar, I can't get this back on. If you go back every day of this Advent series, I guarantee you his comment is there each and every day. He's an awesome supporter. And it's not just me, he is there on everybody's pages as well. Tyler Scabo, Luis Castillo, Jake Meyer, Jake from State Farm, Freddie Freeman, Bobby Baez, there's a Ricky Henderson, Foley, Nathaniel Lowe, Brendan Belt, and there's an Ernie Banks on the Cubbies. That's cool. So please go check out Titus over at God is Great. While we get into this 2019, my last pack of 2019 update. Looking for a Vladdy rookie. That would be awesome. It feels like it's starting to brick. That's not good. We got Estrada Marco. Let's get all the sparkly, foley stuff out of here. Alright, here we go. We're going to start off with CC Sabathia. Now the Ohtani in this is pretty good too. If we can get an Ohtani out of here. 3,000. I don't know if he's in update or not though. Josh Naylor rookie card. Mike Sherman rookie card. There's a Thorough Estrada rookie card for the Yankees. There's an All-Star game. Paul DeJong. Sonny Gray. Looky there. Sonny Gray. Record-breaking month. Who is that? Cody Bellinger. There's a Holly Baez whenever he's on the Cubbies. Montana Dupro. Michael Chavis, rookie debut. Freddie Freeman when he's still on the Bravies. Michael Brantley. Melky Cabrera. Marco Estrada. Adrian Simpson. Francisco Liriano. Kevin Biggio, rookie. Well, we got one of the rookies there. Kevin Biggio. Derek Holland. Baby Yaz rookie. That's good. Michael Pineda. Yusei Kikuchi rookie. Omar Navarez. There's a Vladdy, but it's not a Vladdy. It's a Vladdy rookie card, kinda. There's Sandy Alcantara All-Star Game. Jacob deGrom All-Star Game. Travis Bergen and Samuel Coonrod for the Giants. Jake Bowers for the Guardians. I think they're the Guardians there, yeah. Rialto Nuez for the Orioles, and now we're getting into our inserts. We get a foley of Jose Iglesias, rainbow foil, another Bryce Harper insert, and a 2020. There we go! It's the error. It's the 20. I've actually got this card already. This one, it's a error because it wasn't his rookie in 2019. His rookie was in 2018. Then we got a perennial All-Stars, Jackie Robinson, and we got a blue. We got a blue of Garrett Cole. Blue Garrett Cole. And ended up with Gary Sanchez. It's nice that we pulled a Shohei for Titus. That's pretty cool. So please go check out Titus. And we'll head on over to my advent calendar. And we'll see you in just a minute. Alrighty. December 24th. Christmas Eve. Oh my. 2025 Topps Advent Calendar. I think I said 2024 yesterday. But let's see what we get out of here. Let's see what our throwback pack is. I'm very curious to see what this is. And oh, it is Heritage 2020 Heritage high number. 2020 Heritage high number. That barely came out of there. Is it hobby or? And it is a hobby 2020 Heritage high number. And that was Andy.
Dying.
Something happened to Andy in there. I don't know what it was. But let's see what's in this pack. This is awesome. And then we'll close out. We'll go down to our story time and see what Andy did in between there. We got a James Karnick. Let's see if we can get a Boba Fett. Cody Stashik. Johan Camargo for the Braves. Pedro Strop. World Series highlight of Jim Palmer. That's pretty cool. 1971. Practic Wisdom. Danny Mendick. Austin Dean. Kenta Maheda. And we're back at the beginning. All right.
Hey, Cat.
Any of these high numbers? Nope, no high numbers. Just the Jim Palmer. All right. Let's send it down to story time for this Christmas Eve. We'll finish out the episode there, and we'll see you in just a minute. And we are here at the story time on the Hobbyist channel for December 24th. Let's see what our story is for tonight. It's Mickey's Christmas Carol. Ebenezer Scrooge is too greedy to see that Christmas is a time for generosity. But when he is visited by three spirits, will Scrooge learn to embrace the spirit of the season? Currently in the movie, he is going upstairs to hide the gifts. Mickey's Christmas Carol. I'm about to get hit in the face by. Yep. There's Scrooge McDuck. And there's Donald and Scrooge and Mickey. It was Christmas Eve, and Ebenezer Scrooge was rushing through snowy London. Scrooge didn't like Christmas, and he didn't believe in helping the poor. He barged past carolers and wouldn't give a penny to anyone. Even when Scrooge's nephew, Fred, stopped by his office shouting, "Merry Christmas, Uncle Scrooge!" Scrooge kicked him out. A while later, Scrooge's assistant, Bob Cratchit, stepped down from his stool to go home. I suppose you'll be wanting tomorrow off, Scrooge barked, but be here earlier the next day. Thank you, Mr. Scrooge, Bob cried. And Merry Christmas, he called, and went. As he went, bah humbug, muttered Scrooge. There's Goofy. Later that night, Scrooge locked up his office and went home. As he opened his front door, Scrooge took a closer look at his door knocker. He gasped. Oh, the knocker was the face of his old business partner, Jacob Marley. The face began to move, and it softly called, Scrooge! It's awful lot like Goofy. Frightened, Scrooge raced inside, but soon enough, the ghost of his former partner appeared in front of him, chains circling his body. Tonight, you will be visited by 3 spirits, boomed Marley. Listen to them. Do what they say, or your chains will be heavier than mine. Farewell, Ebenezer, said Marley. Marley. It was right. There's Jiminy Cricket. Scrooge went to bed, but not long later he was awoken by a little figure in a top hat. I'm the ghost of Christmas present, he told Scrooge. You must come with me, but Scrooge laughed. Look how small you are. Go away. Silence, ordered the spirit. If men were measured by kindness, you would be smaller than a grain of sand. We are going back in time when Christmas was not humbug. The spirit commanded Scrooge to grab a hold of his coattails, and remembering Marley's terrible warning, he held on. The windows flew open, and instantly they were soaring over the rooftops and chimneys, the spirit's little umbrella keeping them aloft. Must be Mary Poppins. Alright, there's music. Forward. Soon they had landed outside a brightly lit house. Joyful Christmas music filled the air. Peering through the windows, Scrooge couldn't believe his eyes. Why, it's Isabel, he cried, suddenly remembered the girl he had once loved. But who's she dancing with so merrily? The man was you, Scrooge, he replied the spirit. It was the days when you, too, were kind and cheerful. Then the spirit whisked Scrooge away to another scene. Inside, Scrooge of many years before sat behind a desk covered in money. Isabel stood in front of him with tears in her eyes. Why is Isabel crying? Asked Scrooge. Then he remembered he had taken Isabel's home from her when she could not pay her bills and refused to marry her. Suddenly, Scrooge found himself back in bed. He thought it had been a dream, but then his thoughts turned to Isabel, and how his chances of happiness with her had been ruined by his love of money. Scrooge put his head down and sobbed into his pillow. As he cried, Scrooge felt a heavy hand on his shoulder. He sat up beside his bed, and was a fierce-looking giant feasting. I am the ghost of Christmas present, he boomed. There's no time to lose. And with that, the spirit picked up Scrooge and put him in his pocket, and then he pushed open the roof and stepped outside as though from a dollhouse. Scrooge peeked out of the giant's pocket. I wonder where we're going, he asked to himself. Pulling Scrooge from his pocket, the spirit tore a streetlight from the ground to use as a lantern as he walked through the streets. You know that's not how light works, right? Soon, well, I don't know, it might have been. It's 18th century, maybe it's just candles. Soon they arrived at a tiny rundown house. What a dreadful little house, Scrooge exclaimed. Who can live in such a place? Perhaps a miserable beggar. Look closer, Scrooge, and tell me who you see, said the spirit. Scrooge pressed his face against the glass for a better look. Why, it's Bob Cratchit, my clerk, he said with surprise. Does he live here? The spirit scowled. Look at how he lives, thanks to your generosity. Look at the food his family must eat on Christmas Eve because it's all they can afford. The hungry Cratchit family sat at their table, about to carve up the smallest goose Scrooge had ever seen. Scrooge watched a boy named Tiny Tim hobble into the room, leaning on a crutch. He gave thanks to Scrooge for the meal, and Scrooge felt ashamed. "Tell me, Spirit, what's wrong with that lad?" asked Scrooge. "Much, I'm afraid," said the Spirit. "If these shadows remain unchanged, I see an empty chair where Tiny Tim once sat." Suddenly the scene went dark, and Scrooge was alone. Church bells were tolling in the distance. Just then, swirling smoke engulfed Scrooge, growing thicker and thicker until he couldn't see anything around him. The smoke blew into his nose, and he coughed. As the smoke lifted, Scrooge found himself standing in a cemetery. There were tombstones everywhere, covered by snow. Scrooge looked up to find that he was no longer alone. A horrible shadow, with his face hidden inside a cloak, stood silently before him. "Are you the ghost of Christmas future?" stammered Scrooge. "Tell me, what will happen to Tiny Tim?" The spirit just looked at Scrooge, then raised his arm to point to something in the distance. Scrooge looked at where the spirit was pointing and saw Bob Cratchit and his family gathered around a tombstone. Bob knelt before a little gravestone, tears rolling down his face, and gently laid Tiny Tim's crutch on top. "Oh no," Scrooge cried. "Spirit, I didn't want this to happen. Tell me these events can yet be changed." Scrooge noticed two gravediggers working. "I've never seen a funeral like this," one of them said. "No mourners, no friends to bid him farewell?" Scrooge peered into the grave and asked the spirit who this belonged to. "Why, it's yours, Ebenezer," the spirit laughed, as his hood fell from his face. I thought it was Pete. "No, I'll change," cried Scrooge. The grave burst into flames, and the spirit pushed him in. "Let me out!" screamed Scrooge. "Let me—" Suddenly a bell tolled as Scrooge opened his eyes. He cried with joy. He was back in his bedroom. "Doo-doo-doo. It's Christmas morning!" he exclaimed. He threw on his coat and hat and raced for the door. He ran out onto the street calling "Merry Christmas" to everyone he met. He gave two men a bag of coins each, who stood there speechless, wondering what had changed in grumpy old Scrooge. Scrooge even stopped his nephew when he saw him approaching in a wagon. Fred was so surprised by his uncle's cheerfulness that he almost fell off his carriage. Waving goodbye to his nephew, Scrooge continued on his way to Bob Cratchit's house. Rat-a-tat-tat. Scrooge knocked on his door. Bob opened the door, and his face fell when he saw who it was. "Why, Mr. Scrooge! Merry Christmas! Won't you come in?" he asked. Scrooge stomped inside and dropped a heavy sack on the floor. Scrooge then broke into a massive smile and told Bob he was getting a pay raise, and he'd brought food and toys for his family. Bob Cratchit couldn't believe it. "Oh, thank you, Mr. Scrooge." "Merry Christmas, Bob," Scrooge said. As the whole family danced with joy, it was Christmas miracle. "And God bless us, everyone," said Tiny Tim. The end. That concludes our video for today. I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If you came into the premiere live tonight, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so much for all the people who came into all the premieres over this series. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. And if you've watched, left comments, thank you so much. If you have subscribed to this channel, thank you so much for subscribing. If you have not subscribed, that button's down below. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down, and or comment. Check out everybody in the comments because everybody in the comments is cool. Go check out Titus over at God is Great because God is great, and so is Titus. And once again, everybody, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and we'll see you next time.